All right, what's up, guys? How we doing? Let me get this, let's go a little bit like that. Okay. Okay. Just get set up here real fast. All right, I'm actually going to plug this in real quick before we get started. All right, we're going to play the par 3 today. Okay, par 3. So it looks like there's, if I'm looking at, you go to here. So we got 11 stimp, normal fairways, normal greens, and then there's 2,200 feet of elevation. So ball's going to go a little bit farther. Got to take that into account. So let's get rocking and rolling here. Okay. Not sure if this is actually working. So I'm trying to figure this out quick. There we go. Okay. That popped up. There we go. Weird. Must have been internet something, but. All right, let's cruise through this. All right, so first and foremost, we got a 136 par 3. Pretty straightforward. The miss is a little bit right. I'm probably looking for only 128 here, which is a pretty nice and smooth pitching wedge. It's kind of a miss. But that's middle of the green. Look at that. That went that far, too. Okay. That elevation is going to play a big role in this. All right. Yeah, never expect the first one to go that smoothly. I haven't warmed up a ton, so. All right. Let's see. 37, down 8. So we're going to 29. 29. Just a long putt. Just kind of nestle one down there. Pretty good line. It's got to go, got to go, got to go. All right, we didn't actually expect to make that, but it was looking pretty good there. All right, 106. Looks like a front pin. All right, again, with the wind, probably only need 102, probably my target. Pulled it again, man, oh man. Coming through on it quick here. Spin a little bit. No, not much. Well, a couple kind of ugly swings to start it out, but that's okay. It's golf. Actually, I have a gray screen if you guys can see it on there. It's pretty interesting. All right, this is makeable. 28 down 10. It's going to go a little bit. I actually like that right there. Okay, we're looking at like 18. I read it right. That might be good. Get over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could have used that. But all right. Yeah, I hit a good putt there. Okay, 78. Probably only need 75. Go a little bit. No spin on it though. What? That's the same amount of spin. It must have been a different green, but that's the same amount of spin as I had in the last one. This one checks hard back. But I bet if we look at this, yeah, that's why. Kind of a false front there. So we're going to try to putt this. It's a little bit risky, but it's going up a lot, so I actually don't think it'll break that much. So looking at 21, like 31, 32. Get over there. You know, if I were to chip it that close, I would be pretty happy. So sometimes you got to eliminate the risk. Okay, let's see if we can get a good golf shot. I really like the last two shots. Last putt I had, the hole before that, this one. All right. This one's a little bit into the wind. Again, probably only need 128, 130 here with the elevation. 126.5, will that be enough? Great line, sit right there. Oh, that was a good one there. All right, starting to get the feel for it here. Always takes a few shots. Ooh, no gimme though. All right, breaking pretty hard. Let's go right there. All right, we're on the board with a birdie. 144. Again, probably need 136. Minus 22, huh? Chris Reck, sorry. Okay, I'm actually gonna hit a pitching wedge and just try and, the miss is not long. I don't wanna go long on this hole. So if I hit a full pitching wedge, 135, again, elevation should bring it almost there. Ah, 135, closed on it a little bit. Sit right there, bounce left, get on the green. All right, not too bad. I just gotta get my timing a little bit better here. But it's a green regulation. Okay, it goes to the right at the beginning, a little bit harder at the end. I think that should be pretty good. All right, so 25. Key here is to hit this straight. Get over there. Wow, that's 2 putts. Oh, unbelievable. All right. 2 putts that have just caught so close to the lip. All right, this is another hitting a gap wedge here. What's up, guys that are joining? All right, 124. I probably need 118 to 120 to get it there at the elevation. Don't really want to leave this shorter. It's going to come back, so got to hit a hard one here. That is not what I wanted. Oh, that felt terrible. Go ball. Go ball. Got away with it a little bit because I didn't hit it near the ridge there, but not a good swing. All right, 34 feet, uphill a bit. Probably right there is pretty good again. I gotta hit this pretty hard. Let's do one more tap because it's gonna kind of drop. So 34. Sit ball, sit ball. Actually, that was pretty good speed. Not the greatest read. Okay, here's a nice smooth pitching wedge. Okay, again, we got a little elevation here. Going right at this one. Go ball, go ball, go ball. Kind of came up on that a little bit. Didn't get quite as much yardage as I would have wanted. But still got a good look here. Time for me to make a putt. Let's see, it's moving pretty good there. Let's go one more tap. Nope, 2 more taps. Okay, 24. Get there. Man, oh man, can't buy a bucket. You guys see that? All right, well. Yikes. Okay, here we go. All right, I like that strike. That should be right there. There's a good one. Hopefully a pretty straight putt. Not too bad. All right, and it's up an inch. I actually don't mind that tap right there. One more little one. I know it's going to move. Looking at like a 9-foot putt. Nice hole there. All right, 158. Again, this is a 9-iron. 9-iron because of the elevation. I don't actually hit my 9-iron that far. Looking for about 147. 145 would even be fine. Okay, 146, right in between my numbers. Pushed it a little bit, but that yardage was spot on. It's a good shot. Happy with that. I mean, if I hit my 9-iron to 20 feet in real life, I'd be pretty stoked. Simulator, you have a little higher expectations because there's no variables, but it's a good strike. So kind of come off the club face. You know what? I think I still need one more. All right, so 22 feet, 21 plus 1. Get over there. Shoot. Yeah, played a little too much. If you guys have any questions about the golf simulator setup or what launch monitor I'm using, which is the Unicore IXO, impact screen, hitting net, whatever, or hitting mat I meant, let me know. Happy to talk about it. $116. Probably need $113 here. $107. Actually, but again, not as much spin. That should be pretty good. We will take that. All right. 144. Again, I'm actually going to hit a pitching wedge. Things are flying far, man. This elevation. Like that wedge, I got an extra 5 yards on. So I'm hitting a pitching wedge, which is, I'm thinking like 133 here. I got exactly 133. Overcooked it just a little bit. Sit. Technically off the green, but that's a pretty good spot. Let's switch it to putter. All right, so it comes 1.1 off the face. That's dropping pretty hard. This is a tough putt to make, to be honest, but let's see. Let's start there. Let's go one more tap. So it's in yards now, so kind of 21, 17. Pretty good attempt. That's a tough putt. All right, 117. This is another gap wedge. I mean, this is pretty straightforward here. We're looking at, I only need 110 out of this. Would be plenty. Caught it really low and swung way too light. Low on the face, took too much off it. That was almost hit a sand wedge there because I didn't need that much distance. Sometimes that can always bite me because I swing too light and you end up screwing things up. That's pretty good there. Again, I think one more little tap, 20, 25. Could be pretty aggressive with this. Oh, go. Go. It's another putt. I said I could be aggressive, and then I was not that aggressive. I didn't deserve that. All right, full 9-iron here. Not a lot of trouble on this par 3, so it makes it a little bit easier, but I'm still not scoring super well. That's about what I wanted at that. That should be pretty good. Bounce right. All right. Okay, let's see. 13, up 1. Like that right there. There, we got one. All right. I wanted to be aggressive on that one, purposely. Oh, this is a tweener, isn't it? All right. This is, I mean, without elevation, this is a perfect gap or pitching wedge, but with elevation, I only probably need 125. Choking down on a pitching wedge just a little bit. I actually like the 121. Bounced left though. All right. Well, took enough off it to be hole high, but lost my aim a little bit. Okay, it goes hard off the face and then slowly trickles over. But I have to barely hit this here. So we're looking at like 13. Oh, that's hard. Hit the back of the hole. Get it. Oh, darn. Now, all right. Let's see if we can hit a hard 9-iron there. I'm purposely going to hit a little bit more of a draw here. Let's try and get a couple extra yards, kind of close the club face just a little bit. See how that works. That's about what I wanted. That was a good result too. Yeah, I mean, my 9-iron is like my 150 club, so I closed down on that a little bit, hit a little extra draw. It's a good way to get more yardage if you're in between clubs. Okay, 12, 13. Thought I was going to miss that. All right, 105. I feel like I'd be pretty happy if we could get to 7 here with 3 holes left. Okay. One shot at a time though. Looking for 100 yards, probably a little spin. .96, that's not going to be enough. Cut it thin again. Don't spin too much. Don't spin too much. It's a pretty good result. That shot didn't deserve to be 12 feet away. Just a little bit scared to hit it hard. Ooh, tough putt. Losing a little break going up the hill here. Looking at 14. Just hit it right through the break. Darn it. Missed chance there. All right. Gap wedge. It goes just a little bit. No spin on it though. That should roll out just a little. It's about what we wanted there. That was name of the game here. Between clubs again a little bit. Now the reason I didn't hit a sandwich there is because if I swing hard at that, it produces a lot of extra spin. Which I don't need. All right, so we're looking at like 13. Oh, that hurt. That's 2 putts in a row. I gotta look if C did that. I wanna see if I pulled, no, that was a straight putt. 0.1 degrees left. I mean, that's about as straight as you're gonna hit it, so. I guess that would be classified as not a perfect read. All right, 126. Well, so much for getting to -7. I had chances, let's be honest. Putting has been letting me down here. All right, so I'm probably looking for 120 out of this gap wedge. $115, too much draw, bounce hard. That was not a good swing either. Shoot. I'm actually going to use the same club here. Gap wedge, pitching wedge, kind of almost just putt it. And just sort of a bump and run. And there you go, have your par. Well, missed a lot of chances. I bet my putts made is very low. 71 feet. On 11 stimp, that's really bad in simulator golf. Really bad. What was my other stat? 15 of 18 greens, if I move the video around a little bit. 15 of 18 greens, I mean, that's decent. So, all right, thanks for tuning in, guys. And until next time, check us out on SwingYard. Appreciate the support.